guys, it's your girl MJ Don't Trip, and I'm back with another video. As you see today, I am not alone once again. I have a very beautiful guest, and I'm with
Cassim. I don't even know how to introduce myself to the.
I know you as Cassim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cassim, Cassim. People know me as
Cassim. Sorry,
exactly. Get
Sorry.
that right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can call me whatever you want.
What are you? What do you do here in life?
In life, I am suffering.
Same.
I'm a student at the University of Motswana. I'm doing my third year. Almost done. But yeah. Besides that, what else? Job?
Yeah.
I don't have a job. I'm unemployed. But let's just say I'm an all-round artist.
Person. Okay, what's your sign? Random question.
Sign? Oh, I'm a Virgo.
You are?
Yeah.
I know nothing about Virgo.
Yes. Do you even like anything about astrology?
I do. I just know that the signs they know what I'm compatible with. That's
what
all
are
I
you?
know. I'm a Pisces.
Okay. No, we're compatible. We are. Yeah, we're literally sister signs.
Oh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like in the.
Are you like a fire sign?
No, girl. I'm a
what
earth sign.
Eh?
I'm
As.
a earth
Oh,
sign, yeah.
I'm a water.
Yeah, that's
we
why
cry.
Yeah,
that's all we do. We cry. Yeah, guys. So I invited Cassim over so that we talk, right? I want y'all, because you know that I'm bisexual, so I'm in the community, and obviously I'll take any chance to shine the community that I'm in.
Yeah,
so today we're going to be interviewing you. First of all, what do you identify as?
Well, it's you, girl. I'm literally a chameleon with everything.
Yeah.
But like sexuality wise, I'm more attracted to like masculinity. So obviously men. But like when there's like masculine women, I'd be like, oh damn. So I really don't know per se, but like in terms of gender, then I would be like trans, non-binary. So my pronouns are like she, her, and then they, them.
That's all girl, child. You're my girl. Yeah. So I think you told me which semester was this when you told me about the transition? Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh shit. That was like last year around this time. Last year, yeah. And I was telling everyone that I was like, cause I was so drunk and I was like, guys, I am.
And it was so sweet, cause I didn't know. I mean, I thought like you were just like gay, but then I was like, okay, no, cool. And I obviously was going to respect your wishes, your pronouns and whatever. Yeah. So, right, Cassim, I want to ask you one question. The first question is, how did you know? Like, what gave you? Because one thing people fail to understand is that the thing with either sexual orientation or what like the gender identity, it's kind of feelings, emotions, hormones. You feel it, you feel the change, or you feel that force, you feel that attraction. It's not a choice, it's not a lifestyle. So please stop that narrative. Anyway, as you were.
To be honest, a lot of people ask me this question, especially with like sexuality. Like a lot of people ask me, when did you know? I'm like, I knew when I started, developing feelings, or like knowing that I have feelings. So from birth, I honestly believe that people are born with no sexuality. The same way when we grow up, we start like knowing what we like. Like if you like pickles, I don't like pickles. If you like a burger, I don't like burgers.
True.
So as we grow, we start learning what we like. So I think around the time when I started to kind of like perfectly articulate my own feelings, that's when I knew that, okay, I like boys.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Like I didn't even like, I think the way I grew up even, it was more of like, I didn't even know that it was a taboo in the country.
Oh, so Kaale that was that comfortable.
Yeah, but like obviously they didn't ask if I was gay because I was still pretty much young. I just knew people liked other people. I just realized when other boys were having girlfriends, and I was just like, oh, I want a boyfriend though.
Yes, like that's not giving.
It's not giving, so I want a boyfriend. So I don't know. I started knowing that like gay was an intense topic by the time I left like standard 5, moving to a different town. Because I was born in, Wow. When I say like my childhood was pretty much like bliss, like no stress, no nothing. It was just,
which is so cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I love it when like parents and relatives, family hella supports.
Yeah.
That
and that was pretty much me, to be honest. Like I never really.
You should appreciate them,
I do.
Because majority of people who are in the community hella, it starts there. The trauma hella starts from
people be suffering.
Yo, so the fact that you had that kind of upbringing, it's really, really beautiful to see.
My dad is like 70 years old, like a full-on traditional Malawian man.
Really?
Imagine, and I'm just like, damn, you really be understanding me.
You see, can people tell about just
it's
because
like
they're old,
exactly,
then they have to think old.
The only thing that you really have to do is just educate them.
True.
And like tell them what's going on.
Spread the awareness. Because I feel like the reason why people come off as they come is because they're not learned, they don't have the information, so they're going to make their own conclusions and confuse themselves. Exactly. So now I want to ask you, like, when did you come out? When did you feel comfortable enough to go like, okay, first of all, I get what a Billy you're like, I like boys.
Yeah.
When did you have the
feelings like obviously the way I was so feminine when I grew up, like it was so obvious. If you didn't know that I was gay back then you're really stupid, to be honest. Like you're so blind. A lot of people knew that I was gay. In school, I really didn't have to come out. Like people would just be asking me, do you have a boyfriend? And I was like, no. I want one, but no. And then when I think I had this thought of, taking the initiative to actually come out to my parents just so we're on the same
level.
So I think I came out like around 2016. Yeah, 2016, end of 2016, in high school. That's when I was like, let me put my foot down and just come out to my mom. I came out to my mom and my aunt at the same time. And then those queens did not keep their mouths shut, so it spread like wildfire. And like a lot of people knew.
And you were comfortable with them spreading it?
I didn't know they were spreading it, but I knew they were going to do it eventually. And then actually the first person that knew about my sexuality was my brother. Like back when we were like young. I used to tell him, because he had really cute friends.
Oh yeah, like.
So I used to tell him like, give me,
focus
bring
on
that nigga here. So he was the first one to know that I was gay, and then the rest followed suit. But I didn't feel the need to come out because I feel like my expression was just, he ain't straight. And then gender-wise, I came out as trans literally last year.
Really?
To my family, literally last year.
How was the reception?
It was amazing, surprisingly. I think the way I am, they literally have no choice but to accept me, because I be bringing in a lot of spice in the family, a lot of
You're
culture.
the interesting.
I'm the interesting one. So they have to accept it. And then it also spread like wildfire. Like my uncle called me, he was like, oh, this is how you identify as. Okay, good. And he lives in America, so he was like, look, if you do this and this and this, you are bound to get money just because you're trans. So he was like trying to like he was like,
get that back.
because you're trans, you're gonna get money. So it was a really good reception from my family and in general. I think that's just how they are. Friends.
I feel like with friends it's always easier.
It's easier
because they know.
Yeah, but at the same time, even friends kind of still do have the difficulty of using my correct pronouns. Like at this point, I don't correct them. I'm just like, you know that you said something wrong, so you probably just feel bad about it and then fix.
Which is good. I feel like as much as you'd want them to use the correct pronoun, you also have to be patient with them. But obviously, automatically this is how they used to address you as. Now they have to change it because they love you and appreciate you, right? So if you love that, you meet each other halfway.
But then like gender politics in itself is very, very complicated. I'm just saying this because it's me. So with other trans people, they would definitely take it to heart, like definitely.
True.
So it's like it stems from like trauma, not wanting to use their like dead pronouns, the pronouns that they used to have. So imagine if
it's like reminding.
You're reminding them.
Imagine, for example, not that I'm saying it's bad, but I'm just saying, imagine someone goes through like a sexual assault, they're sexually assaulted, and then you constantly remind them
of that.
Hey, you are sexual assaulted.
The trauma
victim.
is still there. So it's safe to say that I'm more friendlier and more kinder and more okay, like you can
more patient.
I'm more patient. But there will come a point where
you're like
should see that okay, now you're just doing it on purpose. Now, So that's how I see it.
Experience with the discrimination. Now it was just mild. Happened I never gave a fuck about what anyone says.
To be honest.
So when I came out as bisexual in 2018, I remember that year was hell for me, one, and then two, 2018 was hell. And I remember I get it, like obviously I was dabbling with boys hella, right? Yeah. And I remember there were times where I would like kiss a girl, and you were like, ooh. And I would like it. And I'm like, why am I liking this? And then I had my first threesome, and I was like, I'm the one who started that shit, and I started on the girl. And I would ask myself like, why did I do that? Why do I like that? And I remember it's like you start acknowledging your feelings. These things are happening, and I remember I took time. I went into like a depressive period at 2018, and I came out. Right, and I've been trying to understand because I feel like it's really do you like this? Is it something you want to invest your time and efforts in? And I was like, I'm bisexual, and obviously friends would go like, it's a phase. Everybody always says it's a phase. I remember even my cousin's Kochai, but it was worse because whenever hey, give me money, hey, but why in like a friendly way, because like yes, right? But when I because backward thinking, Kochai, they didn't understand what the fuck I was saying. But I didn't give a fuck. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to live my life.
But you know that bisexual erasure is the most common thing, Motswana.
Really?
It's like in both genders. Like once you're like a bisexual woman, it's like very much attractive.
True.
What is the first thing that like once you tell a man that you're bisexual?
It's like, oh, go call a girl.
Yeah.
So that we can have a threesome.
They always fetishize bisexual women.
And that's wild. I feel like that's the
version.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Don't do that. And then with bisexual men, they don't even acknowledge them. It's just alienation in itself. It's
so crazy.
It's
because
crazy.
Why?
They call him gay, like full on gay, like
true. When a guy added his bisexual, he's gay.
Like the only thing that they hear is like, oh, you be fucking around with niggas. Gay.
And now what I always try to do is like when I'm with my friends, even like girlfriends, right? I ask them, would you date a bisexual guy, right? Yes. And they would go like, no, why? But when now would you kiss a girl? I'm like, yes. I'm like, you need to understand what as much as the double standards, y'all should stop that. Y'all should really stop that. It really is crazy. And I don't know if in the next 10 years people are gonna still have the same attitudes towards the community.
Yeah, I don't even know, to be honest. We are making changes, but those changes should have been happening a long time ago. So
look at where America is right now.
Like, not even America, South Africa. South Africa, right next door. And it's like more progressive than us.
And we're not wonder how violent and destructive they are. Imagine. But they still were able to accept and
imagine if we had like the queer culture from South Africa in Botswana.
Yeah.
Like thinking about how safe, not like all around safe, but like safe Botswana, and queer people are just thriving, the gays are just like doing whatever they have to do. I feel like we would have been like completely progressive.
I want to talk about like how you handle relationships and sex.
Ooh, child.
Tell me the goods and the bads. That's what we want to know.
Child, I need a glass of wine to talk about this. To be honest, relationships in general for gay people, especially in Gabs, well, let me just say in Botswana in general. It's very complicated, very complex, but at the same time very simple to the point where it's very embarrassing. And I say simple in terms of like we know what's going to happen afterwards. There's this culture of DL people, which is down low men. So these are men that are
in the closet.
And majority of them are very masculine. So I generally believe, do you know the concept top and bottom?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I believe that Botswana is generally filled with a lot of bottoms.
True.
So whenever like a man comes out as gay and they're a top, it's just like an influx of attention, because we bottoms really don't have the we don't have a lot of people to go to in terms of dating. So we are very limited. You find that like gay people are dating within the same pool of friends.
True, that's why y'all are always fighting. Oh my God, fighting over the same man.
And these guys will be throwing hands. I'm like, guys, you have to understand.
Even girls, hey, one more you be. All the bisexuals and the lesbians have just done everything with each other because the community is so small.
Yeah, it's
and
so
then,
small.
as you said, the tops are so small too. So you're like, hey,
it's intense. And for me, with love, obviously, I'm like an individual. I have a different definition of what love is, and I know what standards I need or I want, and my expectations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I just genuinely feel like there is less men to kind of, accept my standards and live up to my standards because
men.
It's intense, but like that's how it is. I don't see myself being in a long-term relationship with anyone from this country, and I hope no one takes offense. But like I think it's just
I don't know.
Obviously there might be someone out there that I haven't met, but like with the men that I've encountered already, I'm just like emotionally and romantically unavailable because they can't give me what I want.
You want.
But it doesn't,
which is okay, because it's preference.
It's preference. But at the same time, it doesn't make me better than
anyone.
For dating other men.
And
just
stay.
Lies and sex. Sex is a thing in the gay community. It's hookup culture after hookup culture after hookup culture. I feel like it's part of the package with being queer in Motswana. If you haven't hooked up with, especially with Grindr, do you know Grindr?
The app.
That is Facebook. People be using that 24/7.
Yeah.
And there's like no one will ever find a relationship from that app.
Dating apps are always for sex. Never. Don't you ever think you're gonna find your husband on Tinder?
Unless I'm lucky enough. Unless you're lucky and we are somehow coincidentally trying to find sex and then
you'll cuddle and have a conversation and it's like,
and then you're like, oh, you actually are good.
Yeah.
I hope that actually does happen, but at this
point, that
point,
would be nice though for you. I mean,
but in terms of that hookup culture, it kind of destroys the true definition of what sex is. Because now you're just having sex just to fulfill your physical desires.
True.
And
there's no connection.
There's no connection whatsoever. So I'm just pretty much detached and disconnected with my sexuality because now I don't know what sex is. Sex is just for fun. Sex is just Grindr. Sex is just like men you find from the street and they say hi, how you doing, and like cute.
Let me ask this question. Have you physically transitioned?
No, I haven't physically, obviously I don't have tits yet. So I haven't like really fully gone into, but I am doing therapy counseling to talk about that because I think once you're trans or you tell your therapist that you're trans, that's when they kind of take the initiative to like, okay, maybe let's try and consider hormone replacement therapy. A male trying to transition to female, then they give you estrogen, or if you're female transition to male, that's when they give you I think testosterone. But like with the facilities in Botswana, it's very rare to get like those treatments for trans people. That's why a lot of them kind of go to South Africa. So that's also an issue.
A whole process. And it's like you feel like in the closet, not the down low.
The DLs.
The DLs. But aggressively. Because why I feel like why are you so free?
This is my advice to a lot of niggas that are homophobic and that are spewing like hateful comments. You are gay.
True. you are gay.
Simple, because you're not like
matter of fact.
Like how much hatred do you have for a person to the point where you literally just like try like discriminate or like attack someone
or say
that
something?
Is projection.
That's projection.
Come on.
Go home, lock yourself in room and just introspect. Because I feel like it's 2022, honestly, guys. We don't have time, honestly, to similar, hey, that's why gay live your life.
But I also kind of feel bad for them because like once you're homophobic, I'm not saying you should like accept homosexuality in general, because some people are religious.
Yeah,
I'm not
true.
gonna go against their Christian values, but I'm just saying, especially the aggressive ones. How don't you not educate yourself? Because at some point you're gonna find yourself in a different area, meeting a lot of different people,
and
get
whooped for your behavior.
Get whooped for your behavior. Like, you're just gonna be like wondering, who are these people? I've never seen these people. Like, one thing you need to do is make friends or know a lot of different people that don't look like you.
True. Like Rena, you're going to be willing to give out that information. But okay, so this is how things go. Don't feel like when I misunderstood. Hey, the Bible, keep quiet on your Bible. No, I feel like people should make their own business.
Like I say, like, I don't discriminate on anyone's religious values. I get that. One thing that I just don't get is, kind of like dictating what
another person should do. True.
Pray to the higher power, whatever you believe in, and just
mind your
like,
live your life.
That's it. Like, that's simple as that.
So much, Cassim, for being here and giving out this beautiful information. Guys, y'all don't come at me. I've been saying I'm bi, so nobody come at me for that. But thank you so much for watching the video. The word of the video is
gay.
So make sure that you spam the comments gay if you love this video. If you love Cassim, make sure that you follow on her socials. They'll be down in the description box. Until next time, from me, from this girl to you, it's a bye.